Hello and welcome back to Love is a Battlefield, a series of Valentine's Week videos in which I discuss how much love blows, in which I discuss how much love causes pain to all involved, in which I discuss popular love triangles in YA fiction. In today's video, I will be discussing... my mind has just gone blank. Maven, Cal, and Mare from the Red Queen series. Just a quick disclaimer, this video contains spoilers for the whole Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard, so if you haven't read them, then you are seriously missing out, but also come back later. As always, we must begin with the most important question of all: which team do I fall into for the love triangle debate? Neither! I feel like the love triangle is really only relevant in the first book, and then the rest of the series is just Mare kind of not really being into either of them because she's got PTSD. I guess she's kind of into Cal, but at the same time it's like,
you're here and I love you, but also other things, and also my brain hurts, and my heart hurts, and my soul hurts, so...
Also, I'm not really sure if this even counts as a love triangle because it's kind of like a love square if we throw Killorn in there. Cal, Mare, Maven, and Killorn? Honestly, what was he even doing in the story? This is a tangent, but like, what was the point of Killorn being in love with her except for like to fulfill the whole childhood best friend loves protagonist trope? Like, his love for her did absolutely nothing for the plot at all. And she clearly did not care about him that way at all, ever. So back to the love triangle that actually matters. In book 1, I did not quite see the plot twist coming, but I knew there was something off with Maven, so I was like, I feel like as much as he's portrayed as like the good prince that she's in love with, at the same time I'm like, I'm waiting for the ball to drop because I feel like we're supposed to be shipping her with Cal this whole time. There's like hints of it, but like Maven seems like the more appropriate choice, so like, what is wrong with him that's gonna drive her to Cal, who is the true ship of the series? Turns out he's a psychopath, but you know, reasons. In book 2, I definitely did not ship Mare with either brother. She had her own issues going on, and thankfully she didn't ship herself with either of them either, so I was happy. Then in book 3, I kind of did start shipping her with Cal again, but throughout the whole series, Victoria did a very good job of showing us that they were never really gonna work out. They love each other, but they're not each other's first choice, which I find a very refreshing dynamic for YA fiction because usually what happens is when they fall in love, they're like, you are my reason for breathing. But in this case, they were both like,
there's political issues and the world is going to shit, so...
I also started to feel so bad for Maven in King's Cage when you find out that the only reason he's like this is because Alara basically like carved out the goodness in him with her mental powers. That cut me deep. I was really hoping for a redemption arc for him, especially when you find out that Cal is secretly looking for a cure. What a good brother. So the whole time, you kind of know it's not gonna happen because the series is dark and depressing, but I was also like, please, Maven, redemption arc. But if that did happen, I'm not sure who I would have shipped Mare with. Probably still neither. Or maybe Cal. I liked that the series ended with Mare kind of being with neither of them, although it's hinted that she'll be with Cal eventually, because they went through a fuck ton. I do think Mare needs some time to like put herself back together again, especially after killing Maven, who she was sort of semi in love with for a while despite knowing he was a psychopath, in order to like fully be ready to be in a relationship. I feel like that's another problem with a lot of YA books, is like the two people are like, I am half a person, but with you, I am a whole person. You complete me. But that's not how real life works. If you are not a complete person by yourself, there's no way you're going to be able to love somebody else adequately because love takes a lot of work. That's all my thoughts on this particular love triangle. As always, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, if you agree or disagree, and tune in tomorrow when I continue this discussion on popular love triangles in YA fiction. I love y'all. Bye!